Hello everyone, welcome to another video of Nate's DIY Gardening. Today we'll be harvesting herbs. We're harvesting sage, it'll be basil, it'll be parsley, and then we'll be harvesting chives. So let's get started. Alright, so we're going to start with the parsley. Early in the summer I actually had like 5 plants. But what I did was I pulled 3 earlier this summer because we were starting to get a lot of parsley. And I left these 2 so I can continue to harvest throughout the summer and into the fall. So usually parsley, you just want to come right here, like right below where it splits off, pull it, and that's usually it. Usually what happens is once you do it there, it'll grow more stems and it'll branch out even more and get even more bushy. So again, but since I'm getting closer to, we're into fall now, so I might, it doesn't matter how I cut it, you just cut it and come out here and get it. A couple of days ago, it was actually like 95, 96 degrees, and right now it's like 55 degrees. So as we get ready to transition into fall, I'm starting to harvest more of this stuff right here on my parsley. Chives are cool weather plants, so you can kind of leave them out there a lot longer. Chives is not hard. Same thing. You just come in here, and you just cut it, and you just put it in there, and that's how you harvest chives. So what happens is, as we harvest more of that, it will bush out more, and probably even give you more chives. I say probably until like late in October, until we get that first hard freeze. Essentially what I'm gonna do with all my fall plants, I'm gonna create a hoop system with PVC pipe between a 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch thick. Those are able to bend over, secure them to the bed, and then you can just put like a blanket over it. So the days where it gets out into the 30s, you can still cover them up and still get harvest. All right, so next we're at my basil plant. So as you can see, my basil plant has started to flower pretty significantly. So what we're gonna do here is cut the stems off for the basil and take those inside. It looks like it started to, in a couple of places, get a woody stem, so it may not grow back. But what I've done in the past was I have cut it all the way down here 2 times already, down this close, and you can see it's growing all the way back up. So what you usually have to do with the basil is the same thing. You just come in here, flip it, and with the flowers, you can just cut off the flowers at the top, right? Just cut them off. If you still want to use them for something, you can. But that's basil, so I'll go through here and trim down the basil. That's all it is to doing basil. And then next thing we have here is our sage, as you can see. So with the sage plant, you just come in, flip it here, and just drop it in. Come in here again, chop it off. And when you cut it down here at the stem like that, it'll branch off and create more sage plants, stems or whatever. So as you can see some of the baby ones in here already starting to come out even more. So once I clip these will come out even more. So as long as the weather stays around, let's say low 40s at night or higher, the sage should be fine. The basil may not be fine, so I may grab all the basil today. Just see what happens. And then the chives will definitely be fine until like October. Parsley is the same. It's kind of a spring, fall type thing, so it should be fine until October. But that's it. So I got sage, basil, chives, parsley, and then I got oregano over there, and I'll get that a little later. But it's pretty much the same concept as you just go in and you snip it. The oregano is closer to the ground over there, so it's kind of spread out a little further since I've been out here, so that's good. But that's all it is to harvesting your herbs. I highly suggest that you grow your own herbs. One of the reasons I started growing my own herbs because I went to the store one day, saw a little bottle, I think it was basil, for like $5 or $6. And as you can see, I got like 2 huge plants over here. That's way more than a little $5 bottle that I got. So highly encouraged to have you grow your own herbs. Makes a difference in your food. It just smells a lot more rich than you have at the store. So this is it. I'll bring you an update later on the rest of my fall garden. I'm gonna harvest some collards today also. I got planting some spinach, planting some cilantro, and some radishes, so I'll have another video on that. Again, if you like what you're seeing in my videos, please subscribe, hit the subscribe button, and also tell your friends about my video, my YouTube channel, so they can get an idea on how to do a backyard garden. And also leave questions in my comment section if you want to. If you have a question about certain herbs, certain plants, any kind of question about gardening, just leave it in the comment section, and I'll make sure I'll get to it. Until next time.